What's up, you guys? Josh Tongol, and I got some really good news. Look what I got in the mail today. Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 oh. That's right, I finally got my book, So You Thought You Knew, Letting Go of Religion. Finally got it in paperback. I know it took a while. I put the Kindle out first, and I know it just took some time, but I just want to thank everybody, for taking the time to read the book, the Kindle version, of course, first, and writing your reviews. My wife and I, we read them and we just get so encouraged. It's crazy because like there's so many different kinds of reactions that are like totally opposite. It's like a kind of like a love or hate kind of deal. Some people just like straight up got really angry. And other people, they really enjoyed it. They were encouraged. It made them laugh. It made them cry. It was that bad. No, show you. It really encouraged them and just gave them perspective. Just some crazy reviews of people who were just telling me their stories about how they could relate. And it's funny because a lot of them, they would just tell me that when they read the book, it seemed like they could hear my voice, and it's really easy to understand. And that's when I was writing the book. That's basically what I wanted to do, is just write a book that's more conversational, and that it just sounds like me. That I'm not going to try to sound like somebody else. But I'm just so thankful, guys. The book did reach #1 on Amazon, and I'm just so humbled and thankful. It's crazy because like that week, like we were just getting thousands of downloads and people just sending me all these messages, just like crazy. And just the other day, I was home alone and um, just started tearing up, just like not taking none of this stuff for granted, and really just thankful, you guys, just to know that you guys take the time to read the material that I put out. Um, but anyways, let me show you more of the paperback, which is crazy when you look at it. As you guys know, is it blurry? I don't know. It's actually a chalkboard design, which is what's really crazy is that it's really chalkboard. So every time you touch it, your hands get chalk. I'll show you. But if you look at the back, I like it because it's a matte cover, or however you pronounce it, and just got some really cool. It's just really nice, man. I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Brendan James, aka Brother Teresa. He's a buddy of mine. I've known him like for a long time, but we haven't connected for years. And then finally, when it came to this project, we just hooked up again and started keeping in touch. And he's an amazing designer. If you just look at the book, just the font, don't worry, guys, it's really big letters, just so it's easier to read. And I just love the way he laid it all out. Like if you look even at the chapter titles, it's just really nice. And when you look at the chapters, for those of you who are new to my book, I guess when I was writing the book, I just, what comes into your mind when you think about Christianity? And so basically, I have entire chapters dedicated to like God, the Bible, grace, gospel, the cross, hell, Satan, interfaith, church, just a bunch of stuff that I know it's kind of like controversial and kind of getting some people upset, but at the same time, helping people see a lot of these things in a different way than what a lot of us have been taught growing up in religion. I actually started writing the book back in 2000. I think it was probably 2010, man. I was preaching grace at the time, but you guys know how I am. I do change my views a lot. I just think it's a part of growth and learning to stretch yourself. And as I was writing my book several years ago, while I was still in the Philippines, I almost finished it. But then I reached a point when I was about to finish it where I just got like my theology just shifted like big time. And so I ended up putting the book down for a couple of years. And then I arrived to America and I was just like, it's time for me to get back to writing. And I'm never going to have this all down perfectly, but just finally just write it and let people know where I'm at. And it's crazy because I was kind of going through the traditional route and trying to get query all these agents. And it's pretty crazy because my proposal that I sent out was actually getting the attention from these A-list agents. Like if I mentioned the books that these guys represented, you would know them for sure. So I was like, oh, this is a done deal. I'm going to get published and all that good stuff traditionally. And several months into my book, as I was writing, just ended up not working out. They decided not to take it on. Some of them even told me my book went too far. Um, they weren't happy with some of my conclusions, I guess. And so I just decided, you know what, I'm going to try this whole self-publishing thing. I knew nothing about it. I really just thought I'm just going to write a book and I'm going to get a publisher to do all that stuff for me. So that's another reason why it took so much time, because just to let you all know, for the most part, I did a lot of this stuff on my own. I learned how to create Kindles and other versions of the ebook, and then I had to do the whole paperback deal, and I definitely needed help with that, which my friend Brandon was the one that helped me. And I just want to thank everybody for being so patient with that. But the reason why it really took some time also is because I really did want to put like a really good quality book in your guys' hands. You know, for me, it does matter. You know, like things could turn you off by the quality of the book and even the design. You know, believe it or not, it gets people's attention. So I did take some time. So I'm really thankful for you guys for being patient. It is up on Amazon now. I didn't check yet, but it should be in Barnes & Noble. If it's not today, then it should be eventually over time. It'll end up being on Barnes & Noble website also, and I think at Lightning Source. Yeah, so I wrote the book just really wanting to, because I read a lot of books that are like pretty similar, because, you know, they'll say, Josh, why is your book so different? It's different because my name's on it. No, I'll show you. No, because I've read a lot of books that challenge, you know, traditional Christianity or fundamentalist Christianity, but throughout the years, reading a lot of those kinds of books, like this is just my own personal observation. I feel like they're not easy to read for some people. Like I just feel like a lot of them, they're too academic, or some of these books are really pissed off. And I wanted to write a book that didn't sound as pissed off, but just wanted to be able to bring up legitimate questions that people might have, because these are mine. And like I said, in such of a way where it's so easy to understand, you could give it to people, not just people who are adults or in college, but I even think this is easy enough for even high school kids. Just so you all know, since the Kindle's been out for a couple of weeks, I did make some changes. They're not major changes. I just removed all the chapters. Now I did change just some mistakes that I did find in the book. They're not a lot. They're mostly just kind of like a preference of mine of just the way I wanted to structure certain paragraphs. So I did revise it several times. So I'm not exactly sure on how it works, but I know on Amazon there's this whole update thing. Like if you go to your account, you could actually set your Kindle, go to the managing Kindle and set it to like your updating being automatic. So I think you should be getting the latest version of the Kindle book. You know, sharing this message that we have on my wife and I, you know, our heart. We have taken a lot of hits. Even the first day of my book coming out, had some people who just wanted to distance themselves from me. And, you know, I started to realize, like, yeah, you know, I probably won't be getting invited to certain kinds of churches, you know, and I was telling my wife, you know, there must be another way besides just YouTube to get this message out. So that's why I really did pour in my heart and my soul into this, and I really thank you guys for purchasing the Kindle. It really supports us. Just to be honest, like all my material on YouTube is pretty much free, and so I just want to thank you guys for supporting us with that. So I hope you guys get excited, even if you got the Kindle. If you're just into paperback, get a copy today. Get a couple for your friends. I know several people who want to be able to give this to a bunch of people. That's really encouraging for me. Look out also, Remy and I, we're going to be on a book tour, and so we have several places lined up. We're pretty pumped up, and we're going to be doing some book launches and book signing and all that good stuff. So anyways, you guys, appreciate all the love and support, and just keep us in your thoughts. And if you like us to speak at your guys' church or community or whatever, or you just want to chill, I'm okay with that. So anyway, see you guys. We love you, and hope to meet some of you guys in the future. All right, you guys, have a good night. Good night, because it's actually like 1 or 2 a.m. right now. You guys have a good morning. Anyways, guys, peace.